Okay, so for my project, I did animal reports. This is something I've done with my students in the past, but I've never really taken it with like an added technology. So I really wanted to add that element because I love this project. It's one of my favorites to do with them, and I thought it would be fun to kind of extend it and have them create some type of video along with their animal report. So one thing that after I kind of collaborated and really planned it out, I decided that my students would not only take their animal report and create a video, but then that my morning and afternoon class, I was going to have them exchange videos and watch each other's and comment and leave feedback so that they could then use that feedback to decide if they want to create a new video or add anything and really tune up so that they have a really nice final project. So I broke it down into the 4 weeks, which I liked because sometimes I've done it in a week and it just goes way too fast and I feel like they don't have enough time to really work on finalizing it. So it was nice to break it down. So week 1 is where my students got to first show or choose what animal they wanted, and they got to borrow my books, go to the library, they could research at home, and they just had to find out as many facts as they could about their animal. And then week 2 is where they started really filling out their graphic organizers about their animal and then turning it into an informational writing piece. And then week 3, they turned their informational writing piece into a poster and they got to kind of make it however they wanted. This was really fun because some of my kids, it was fun to see how when we do writing, they kind of know the format and it kind of has to be in this format, but their posters, they could create however they want. And some, like I could see my girls were a lot more organized and my boys just kind of made their posters just kind of scattered. All their facts are kind of just everywhere. And they just have a fact and they wrote it wherever they could find a space. So that was fun to just let them kind of be open to however they want to create it. And then week 4 is where they made their video. And then they watched each other's and commented. And then they created their final product. So I have my student samples. So here's some of their graphic organizers and them researching their animal. It's fun because some of the books they can read and then some they know that they just use the pictures to help them figure out about their animal. Lesson 2, they completed their graphic organizers and then created their writing piece. With this writing piece, they then had to edit their writing piece to make a final draft. Lesson 3 was them making their posters. These girls kind of, you can tell they're a lot more organized. They kind of made it look like their graphic organizer with the boxes. Whereas some are definitely a lot more scattered, but it's fun because they got to create it all on their own and choose how they wanted to teach us about their animal. And then lesson 4 was where they made their videos, and it won't let me play one, but I had them use Seesaw, so my class has gotten really good at Seesaw. So they were able to help each other to record their video. And then I had my afternoon class take my morning class and my morning class take my afternoon class, and they would watch each other's and they would comment, and then the next day they got to listen to that feedback and then they could create another one. And so these 2 boys here, actually, these are their final ones. And some of them realized that they didn't add as much detail as they could have in their video. They kind of just said their 3 facts, but realized that they could have explained about their animal, what does their animal look like. So it's fun to see how they extended their video from the feedback that they got because they still had questions from people. So that was really fun. So I really liked doing this lesson. I thought it was fun to make it a little longer so that they could have more time to work on it, to where I feel like at the end they were pretty happy with their final product, whereas when we kind of rush it, I feel like it almost gets, once they're done, they kind of forget about it and it just kind of goes aside, like they kind of just put it aside and it almost feels like we didn't even do it because we just rushed so fast. They also loved knowing, I think I have my classes watch their videos all the time, but usually I have the morning class watch the morning class and the afternoon class watch the afternoon. But they loved the idea that other kids from the other class were going to watch their video. Like, I feel like it almost made them do it a little bit better, because they were excited. Like, do we get to watch their videos today? Like, it's like these mystery people that they were excited to watch and to comment, because it's different than just commenting on their friends. So that was an element that I kind of want to keep doing with other things in the class too, like things that I have them post on Seesaw. I think it would be really fun to start collaborating with the morning and afternoon. I've never thought about them working together, but I think it would even be fun. I had some people in the morning class do the same animal as another person in the afternoon. So I think it'd be fun to somehow get them connected on Seesaw or somewhere that they could like communicate back and forth and kind of help each other come up with facts and things. I think that would be really fun to extend that and kind of have a little pen pal that they're working with as they make their project. So I really enjoyed it, and I think my kids did too, and it's something that they were excited to take their poster home and like to share their video with their parents. So it's fun to add that element of technology. It kind of just made them work a little harder and make them a little bit more excited.